So it's safe to say you still get the butterflies, especially before this one?
I don't get butterflies, I give them. That was a joke.
Thank you.
Excitement level is on 1,000. Yeah, I'm excited, I'm happy. Just to get back into the rhythm of game week, the preparation, just the little nuggets that you can often forget.
I was wondering, thus far, what your impressions have been of Josh McDaniels and what it's like working with him. And are you excited about what he's planning for you in the offense?
Yeah, Josh is he's in large part one of the main reasons why I came here as well. Um, Obviously throughout the process, had the opportunity to meet with the personnel and the coaches and things like that. And, me and Josh have just been tied hip to hip, and he does a great job with teaching. You can't too much say that about a lot of coaches. A lot of coaches coach, but a lot of coaches aren't good teachers. And, when you really go back to the genesis of things of how they started, you go back and you say, man, I've done coached this person and that person and that person and this one, and you're just blown away by his almanac of players. But yet at the same time, he makes it relatable so you can learn it in your own way.
Cam, you've been very complimentary of Julian Edelman in a lot of ways. In looking over his career from outside of New England, seeing his playoff production, which is incredible. I mean, what he's done in playoff games. Yet here we are after coming off a career season a year ago, 100 catches, with not a lot of weapons here. And now that you've worked with him a little bit, what are people missing about this guy? One Pro Bowl in 12 seasons. It doesn't seem like he's gotten the accolades he probably deserves.
Well, one thing about Jules, Highway 11, as I call him, he's a grinder, like in every sense of the word. I mean, and I know this is a lot of TMI, but for him, like today, he just speaks to the team, and he's one of those guys that every team pretty much has him. He doesn't say much, but when he speaks, everybody listens. He has everybody's attention at all times, and he spoke to the team and just let everybody know, just the point of emphasis of playing with a sense of urgency, and coming from a guy like that, knowing, he's not doing this for per se accolades. He's not doing this for validation from people who it doesn't matter to. He's not doing this for people's fantasy league. He's just doing this just because he's a competitor. And every day he wakes up, he has this invisible chip on his shoulder that he views as the size of an iceberg. So, from playing or from watching him for so long and now having the opportunity to play with him, you gain even more respect because you see it on a regularity. Every single day he has this attitude, and I always have to, kind of tease with him just to lighten him up. But, he just got that look in his face, that fiery look, and you can only respect that from a person who's been doing this year in and year out for so many different years and producing. And that's the only thing you can ask for from a teammate.
How talented is he?
Talent?
How good is he? How good is he?
I don't know what more you want me to tell you. I mean, just the stats speak for himself. And I just a guy like him, he may not do anything that flashes you or say like, oh, he's a one of one, but his effort, I think that's the thing, his effort. I mean, I remember joking with him. I spent some time with him outside of the facility and joking when I said, bro, I knew things was kind of turned up a little notch when you got your good players practicing hard against your good players. Meaning, like, usually Jules on another team probably won't be, touched or anything like that. But for him, he wants rep after rep after rep. He wants to, get in there and dig out, certain players, and he's on the Nikhils, the young guys, the Demirs, everybody just trying to help him. Like, hey, let's go, man, let's go. What are we doing? You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's get it again. Let's get it again and again, and to have that repetitive energy, that competitive energy, is something that's unmatched, and it's either you catch up to his mustard or he just gonna fall by the wayside. So I mean, I'm just trying to find ways to, keep up with him, and if anything, keep that standard that he set.
Yes. Hairspray handshake. I got to ask you about N'Keal Harry. He loved that.
Man, why y'all just keep finding ways to tap into, the little personal informations. Everybody got a handshake, so N'Keal, I always tease N'Keal about the grade of his hair, and he say it's natural. I say he got a kid in it, and we just go back and forth. So to remove all doubt, our handshake, kind of ties into the Soul Glow spray.
Who does he remind you of, in terms of like body type receivers that you've worked with? And what do you see from the connection, that
Honestly,
you guys have?
for me, I'm not big into comparing. N'Keal is his own person. I think he's made leaps in strides from where he was prior to. I think he has a better understanding of the game. That's what you only can expect from a guy, and hope from his first year to second year. Everything else, is pretty much smooth, man. He's going to get coached hard. He's going to practice extremely hard. He's been having great habits, building great habits along the way. Obviously, looking at a guy like Jules, and and just trying to find ways to get better daily.
Hey everybody, how you doing? This is Junior. Want to invite you to join me for the second half of every Patriots game this year. As we've been doing it on Facebook for a couple of years, now we're going to bring it to my YouTube channel. So join me and let's see how we're going to do it. This new quarterback, this new team, this season. Go Pats! Jets suck!